Hello everybody, my name is Captain Moore. Welcome back for another video of NHL 18, the franchise mode. Now, it's been a long time since the last time I played this franchise mode, boys, so please be patient with me. I kind of forgot what happened. I know that our first year was a success. We ended up having a great year, a great first year, and losing in the playoffs in the semifinals against in the East Finals against the Stanley Cup champions, which are for the third time in a row the Pittsburgh Penguins. So it was a successful year in my mind. Now, I don't quite remember what happened in this season. So we began the first season with not a great record, as I can see, 4-6-1. Yeah, we began the season really hard. We don't have a really great season. And there's always, I just remembered too, there's also Galchenyuk who got injured again. So this guy always gets injured. If you guys remember properly, in the last season, he got injured the entire season. So we couldn't even use him. We managed to be a great team nonetheless, but I mean, if he keeps getting injured like that, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to trade him. I'm gonna have to trade Galchenyuk because he's not worth the risk. He's not worth keeping on the team if he gets injured all the time. So we're gonna have to see. So if he gets injured again after he recovered, I'm gonna have to trade him right away, boys. Even though it has nothing to do with his stats, I just feel like we need someone who's gonna stay in the team and not getting injured like crazy all the time. This is like some Maurice Richard bullshit, except it's not the 50s, it's the 2010s. So we can't just keep a player because he has some potential anymore. We can't do that. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually go back into my settings and change couple of stuffs right here. I remember I did play with the sliders a little bit. It used to be at 9. I put it at 8. Now I know for sure that if I put it at 8, there's not gonna be any injuries this year. So I still want to keep that real. You know, I still want to keep it real. So I'm gonna keep it at 9. We're gonna have some injuries. It's just I'm really just hoping that Galchenyuk doesn't get injured the entire year and that we don't end up having like no team whatsoever because everybody gets injured. So let's see right here. We're gonna keep our simulation going. I want to get a good simulation done in this video, so I want to try to get the entire season done. It's gonna be hard, but we're gonna try to get it. So our first game is against the New Jersey Devils. We're gonna go all the way up to the Blue Jackets of Columbus. Now we lose our first game 2-0. That's really not good. I really don't like that. Can we win against the Philadelphia Flyers? We lose again. Alright, this is not good, boys, at all. Now the Canucks wants to trade to us Del Zotto and a 4th round in exchange for a 3rd, a 4th, and Victor Mete. I'm gonna refuse that. This is not worth it's not worth it. The trade was really not worth it. Now if we end up losing again, if we end up having like a really bad month again, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check my strategies. I'm gonna maybe modify my strategies a little bit. I'm gonna check what I can modify a little bit. Carl Rosner has been injured. The estimated return is 27th of November, so we're gonna go ahead and replace him with another defenseman. Davidson or Morrow. Let's see who's the most worth it. Morrow is the most worth it. So we're gonna bring up Morrow. All right, bring him up to the roster. So hang on 1 minute, boys. I'm gonna change the stuff. Okay, so there's the line, boys. After I changed it, Morrow is back with Bergman on the third line, and strike goes up with Olden. All right, that's how it's gonna be. Let's see right here. We for the AHL, what's gonna happen is basically Nielsen goes up, Jolson goes up, and Bourque comes in. Simon Bourque comes in. So let's do this shit, boys. Let's continue to simulate. Already taking a long time just because of these freaking injuries. We're getting a lot of defeats, so we might get to a certain point where we have to drop certain players because we need to have the best option as possible. Now we have it is scouting to do. Let's see right here. Okay, we're gonna go for this one. Forwards for 3 weeks. All right. Yeah. So like I was telling, now I don't want a Johansson. Like I was saying, we might get to a situation where we're gonna be in trouble, where we are not gonna be guaranteed to do the playoffs. Now, 2 months in a row where it's really bad is not. It's not really bad. I mean, we can still come back from that. It's just gonna be tough. You know, it's gonna be tough, and we need to start playing better. But we're gonna have to see, I guess, boys. We just need to start playing better. Karl Arsner is back. He is available to play. So let's bring him back to the team, boys. Alright, so everybody's back in their position, boys. Arsner is back with Olden again. And that's pretty much it. So everything seems good, seems fine. Let's see right here. We're coming up against the Boston Bruins. Where are we gonna win? No, we lose again. So we lose all the time. Carey Price is back, boys. So that's right. We were playing without Carey Price. So maybe that was the problem. I doubt it. But Price was injured the whole time. So that was all Montoya right there trying to keep it up together. He couldn't because we were losing all our games. So let's get back Carey Price. It's a good news, boys. Everybody's getting back. Alright, so everybody's back. Foucault is back on his first goaltender role. And Price also, so everything's good. Hopefully Price doesn't get injured again. We really need him on this year. We really are gonna need him because we're not producing. You can see we're not getting enough goals. I mean, we're scoring a little bit, but still not enough. Now Travis Hickey, let's see right here. Let's edit the trade and see what he's all about. The Islanders wants to trade him to us. He's a top 4 defenseman. 84 of awareness. Now let's see right here. What kind of defenseman do we have right here? Alright. Let's check out all of our top 4s really quick. Alright. We've got 3 top 4s of our own. Nick Holden, Petrie, and Alsner. Alsner is 83 of offensive awareness. 84 for Petrie, so Petrie we're not gonna trade him. And there's Nick Holden, so maybe let's see, Nick Holden's 86 of discipline. And what is Hickey all about? 84? No, he's not worth it. So Thomas Hickey is not worth it, boys. All right, so we're not gonna trade for him. We're not gonna do that. Now, at least we are getting a little bit of points. We're losing sometimes in the in overtime and shootouts. So at least there's that. And Noah Jolson just got injured, which is bullshit. Everybody gets injured at free will right now. I really hate that, but what are you gonna do? So let's get back over there. There we go. Easy replacement. Now we got 6 wins. Let's check out after we're done with this game against the Canucks. We win it in overtime. All right, so after 2 months, our record is really bad. It looks like it's going to be a really bad year. We begin this year with 7, 13, and 5. So yeah, 19 points. We're at that back, all the way back at our division. We're doing pretty bad. It's the contrary to what happened the last year, where we were doing great and Pacioretty was doing more points than games. This time around, he's doing pretty bad, boys. He's not producing as much as I would want him to. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to check really quick. In the roster moves, if there anybody in the AHL that's ready to play for us, alright? I want to check really quick if anything changed really. Let's see right here. Nothing seems to change. So everybody seems to have their own position. I just saw Dano and Udon, alright? No, there's nobody that can replace us. So we still have a great team. I just don't get it, man. The players are not producing as much as they should. Let's go see the stats really quick, just to see what we could change. Individual stats and the team stats. All right, let's go see all of that and see exactly what we should change, because this is getting ridiculous real quick. All right, so in our division, let's see, boys. Goals for per game. No, not. I want goals for per game. All right, and we are second last. So 2 goals per game, but 2 goals per game, I feel like it's okay. It's not that bad, but we still need to produce more. So we don't produce enough. And goals against per game, we give way too much goals. But that's because we don't have any defense. So there's really not much we can do about any of that. Let's see for our power play really quick. Oh my god, we're doing pretty bad on our power play. So our power play is shit. And what about our penalty kill? Penalty kill is doing great. So we have a great penalty kill. We just have a terrible power play. So what I'm gonna end up doing, boys, I'm gonna change up everything for my power play. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna check out really quick. All right, so -7 right here, Galchenyuk, right? -6. Everybody is a minus. Weber's a -8. That is terrible, boys. That's terrible stats for my team. Everybody's playing like shit, and I really don't like it. All right, we shouldn't be playing like shit right now. We should be a great team. And look at Montoya. His stats are shit too. I mean, save percentage is awful. And he gave pretty much, basically, for these 13 matches, he gave 3 points per game, 3 goals per game. So really shitty, really shitty. I don't know what we're supposed to do really, but I'm gonna change my settings really quick, boys. So hopefully when my power play is changed, when everything's modified, we're gonna have a little bit of a better year. So there it is, boys. I changed my setup a little bit. The lines didn't really change. I actually think I didn't change the lines at all. The really only thing I changed is the way we're gonna play, our strategies. So the way we're gonna play, we're gonna simulate the 3rd month right here. The way we're gonna play is, instead of doing umbrella situation, we're gonna shoot at the net when we are in the power play. So we're gonna shoot as much as possible. I want my guys to shoot. Matt Taorimina is injured. Okay, so hang on 1 second, boys. Okay, so I changed the setups right here, boys. Nothing important. I just placed a forward into the defense position for the team, because they didn't have anybody really. They didn't have any defensemen replaceable, so that's kind of a shame really. We did all of this over here. The next one should be OHL maybe. Let's see right here, 73. Yeah, it's gonna be OHL, WHL, sorry. WHL for 3 weeks. There we go. All right, let's see. We lost our first game against the Blue Jackets, the Columbus Blue Jackets. We lost again. Oh my god, we're losing like crazy, boys. We can't seem to get a win, and that's really bad. That's really not good at all. I mean, the Rockets are doing pretty okay. It's pretty much 50-50 of a year for the Rockets. It's just awful. It's just an awful year for the Montreal Canadiens. All right, Noel Jolson is back, so give me a second, boys. Let's continue, boys. Let's continue simulation. Dallas over here. We actually won our game, so two wins in a row. We have to continue to win. We have to start winning. Actually, that's a good streak. I like that. 4 wins in a row. That's a good streak. That's what I like to see, boys. I want to see as much wins as possible. All right, 5 wins in a row. We have to continue on this route. We have to continue doing great. The injuries are not helping. I mean, but we haven't had an injury in Montreal for a long time. The injuries are happening in Laval, so we're doing pretty great, boys. Let's continue this, boys. Let's continue this. We're doing pretty great right now. Okay, right, I was saying that Shea Weber goes ahead and injures himself like a dumbass. He's going to be back in December 20th, so he's not going to miss too much games. So let's go ahead and replace him. So now Weber is injured, so that's pretty good. That's pretty not good. That's really not good, but he's back right away. Jesus Christ. This game is absolutely ridiculous in terms of injuries, boys. They get injured. It's more of a manager injury simulation game more than anything. It's unbelievable. All right, Weber back in the team. Now we got 2 losses in a row, which is really not good. After having 5 wins, a great winning streak. We need to get back into the winning streak, boys. So we got a win against the Nashville Predators, but we lose again against the fucking Lightning. Oh, I don't know what we're supposed to do, boys. We can't buy a win for some reason. We really can't. So it's a really bad year for all of us. They really want to give us Michael Del Zotto, but I don't want him. Victor Mete is way superior to your Del Zotto. So fuck off, man. Alright, so we got 13, 18, and 5 as of yet. After like 3 months of simulations so far. So I mean, we got a great month. This is our first good month. And De La Rose goes and injures himself. I'm gonna flip my shit, boys. Too much injuries in this game. Too much. Alright, we're back. Took me a long time to change the lineups for the AHL. So after the first month, managed to get a pretty good month, like a decent month. So for the first time actually, and we managed to get back a little bit into the season, but I mean it's kind of already a little bit too late. I mean 33 points for a team. Look at the other teams, 43, 42. The closest team to us is the Boston Bruins, which we need to catch up to. 37 points. The bad news is that we are far away from the other teams. But the good news is we still have plenty of simulation to do. We still have plenty of the season to do. We are only at half of the season done. So we don't have to worry too much, but still we have to keep us reminded of that. I mean, we're not gonna make the playoffs. I gotta be honest, boys. I don't think that we're gonna make the playoffs. Not with the team we have right now. And what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to prevent the players from having any injuries because it's getting too ridiculous. Everybody gets injured all the time. I can't allow that to happen anymore. I need a team that's consistent, and my team cannot be consistent if it always has to change and to have different lineups. You know, that's not gonna happen. So we're gonna keep it like it is. I'm gonna just end it right now. I'm just gonna end it here. You know, actually, no, fuck it. What we're gonna do, we're gonna simulate another month. Alright, we're gonna simulate the this month right here. Now we don't have any injuries. I just put down the injuries basically. That's what I did. By putting it at 8, there shouldn't be any more injuries at all. Now they want to give us Nyquist and Eriksson in exchange for 2 second rounders. I don't need that. We don't need any of these players, so we're gonna decline that offer. We just won our first game of the month against the Nashville Predators. We're doing pretty good against the Predators, which is pretty good news. We got at least a win over a point over the Buffalo Sabres, which is also a good news. but it's still 3 losses in a row now. Good lord, how are we losing to these bad teams, boys? I just don't get it. Delaro's back, so hang on. Alright, so everybody's back in their position. Delaro's back with Nick Shore, and McCarron, so should be doing okay now. And he goes ahead and injures himself. How the fuck? How the fuck did he injure himself again? That's the thing though. I asked the game to get my players back when they're fully healed. It doesn't do that. It only does it for the AHL, which is bullshit. Okay, there we go. Lines made, boys. Yarmolson. So we're gonna see that trade really quick. The Arizona Coyotes wants to trade us Yarmolson in exchange for our first round. Okay, he's 86 overall, and he's a top 4. I mean, he looks pretty good, but I don't know if he really is. For our first round, how does it look? No, I'm not gonna trade my first round. Not gonna happen. We're having a bad year. We could end up having a really great draft pick if we continue to having a bad year. So I'm not gonna risk it. All right, just to have maybe a decent defenseman to our team. This is not gonna happen. So forwards in the United States for a month, since it's B level, the scouting. Now we got 2 wins in a row, which means it's pretty much, it's 3 wins, 3 losses so far. We're doing pretty okay, boys. We're doing pretty okay. Now Derek Brassard, what kind of player is he? There's the teams are starting to get the trades on, because the trading deadline is getting closer, boys. It's getting closer. So Derek Brassard, of course, is a great player. He's a second forward liner, but only 14 points. I mean, I don't need do I need one? What is Kolozov? Kolozov is a top 9. I have that? I have a top 9? I didn't even know that. Hang on. Okay, so I'm gonna see really quick. He's probably in the CHL. He's probably... Okay, no, he's not signed. That's why. Yeah, that's why. Let's see right here. Do we have a top 2, a second line for? We do not. Okay, this is a thing we could do, boys. Is end up trading either Dano or Chaldon. I'm gonna trade Charles Hudon. I'm gonna trade Charles Hudon, because in exchange for him, here we go. I'm gonna give Charles Hudon. All right, instead, all right, for Charles Hudon we're gonna get Derek Brassard. All right, and I imagine maybe if we can, instead of giving our second round, we could maybe give them a third round instead. And maybe that could go through. So 2 third rounds and Charles Hudon in exchange for Derek Brassard, which is a second forward liner, second centerman, and a 4th round pick. That should go through. They rejected. Alright, so that's not enough in their mind. Now, I'm not entirely ready to give up 2-3 rounders. It's kind of a lot. Alright, it worked, boys. Okay, so what I ended up doing is I went ahead and traded my best second round pick, which is okay. It's an okay pick. My best second round pick and Charles Hudon to the Senators, the Ottawa Senators, in exchange for Derek Brassard and a 4th round pick. Alright, so in my mind, we both win. It's a both win-win situation for both teams. They need a young player, and I needed a better team. I needed a better centerman, so we got a better centerman. We got that second forward liner that we needed so much. All right, so we're just getting our team better for right now, since we really need to win right now. We can't We can't afford to be a grinding team. We are a championship team right now. It says it in the title. We need to have the best team possible, all right? So we're gonna get Derek Brassard in there. Now, all right, he's right there. Now let's see right here. He's 86, so I'm gonna check up my special teams really quick to see if he's worth putting in one of these situations. Dano is 85, 86, 83, 86. Okay, so yeah, we're going to put Derek Brassard in there instead of Dano. So that's going to be the only change really, is instead of Dano in the power play, it's going to be Derek Brassard. All right. So we're doing pretty good. He's 87 in defensive. No, 86. All right, so I went ahead and put Derek Brassard for in the power play and the penalty kill. So he's gonna be in both situations, boys. He's gonna be in both situations. He's gonna play a lot for us. Now, okay, let's see right here. We're gonna try to do as much trades as possible. We're gonna try to trade it out. Now they want us to give up our second and our other second round and our third round for the Rose and the La Rose, which is a fourth rounder, which is injured at the moment. In exchange for Thomas Tatar. Now, I do believe I already have a second round player on my team. We got first, second. Wait, yes, Arturi Lekonen is a second round. We don't need Thomas Tatar. We don't need him. We don't have any space for him on our team. So we're not gonna make that trade happen. De La Rose is back, so let's get him back in the team, boys. Okay, everybody's back in their position. Hopefully De La Rose doesn't get injured again. You know, that would be pretty much a shame. So we got a winning streak of 3 wins in a row right now, which is pretty great. Now we just lost again with against the St. Louis Blues, which is really not good. They want Fleury. And they want to give us Phil Poulas. Not gonna happen. We don't want to give up Fleury. I know for a fact that Fleury is one of our great prospects, so we can't trade him up. Now we're having a great month, another good month. So 2 great months in a row. We can, if we continue to play that way, Keith Yandel, no, I don't want him. If we continue to play Jordan Staal. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna trade for Jordan Staal, boys. I'm not gonna trade for him. Not worth it. It wouldn't be really like real time, real life. It wouldn't be like real life. So I'm gonna keep it as it is for now. We can't just be trading everybody like crazy right now just because we're having difficult times, you know. So we got another great year. Oh my goodness, boys! Hang on 1 second there. Oh, I just saw the name. Matt Duchene. They want to trade us Matt Duchene in the 5th round for a second round, third round, both of our third rounds. And Kel Fleury, which is a prospect of ours. Okay. What is Matt Duchene? Matt Duchene is a first round centerman. We don't have space for him at the moment. We don't have space for him to play on our team. We really don't. We have Pacioretty on one side. We have Drouin on the other side. And we have Galchenyuk on the other side. Now, we don't have any space for him at all. So, I don't know if I should make that or not. Should I make that trade happen, boys? Holy mother of hell. Matt Duchene on our team would be great. I mean, let's look. 88, 90. My goodness. I'm really tempted, boys, but I don't have space for him on our team. I really don't. So, I mean, no, I'm gonna refuse a trade, boys. I don't have space for a player like this on our team. We simply don't have any space for him. Alright, so what we are gonna end up doing now, let's see, after this, we're coming into the trading deadline. And we're at 50 games played for the team. And looks like we're getting back into the things, but the other, we were too late basically. The problem with all of this is we're playing okay now, but we should have been playing okay the entire year, not just this not just in the end of the year, because now it's too late. It's way too late. There's no way for us to come back from this. The Boston Bruins, the Red Wings, they're all way too far from us. I don't know how we're gonna get it done. We have like 2 months plus a couple of games in April to go at again. I don't know how we're gonna do that, boys. I don't know if we're even gonna be able to do any of this. We're gonna get fucked over, boys. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything at all. There's really nothing we can do right now. We just have to wait it out. What we're gonna do though, we are gonna trade up all the way up to the trading deadline, which is right here. So we're gonna trade all the way, we're gonna continue to simulate all the way up to the Boston Bruins games. All right, let's see right here. We're gonna win some games. We need to win as much games as possible. There we're gonna see on the traded deadline. We're gonna see if we need to make any changes or whatnot. If it really would be on our best interest to do a trade. They want to trade us Chipichayev for Juleson and Merrill. No, I'm not gonna give. I don't want these players. I don't need these players. We just gotta win against the Anaheim Ducks. I'm not gonna do any trades until the trading deadline, boys. So at the trading deadline, we're gonna see if we need to do something. Now, Matt Duchene, Noel Juleson, and all this shit. No, I don't. I'm gonna decline all these trades. I don't want to make any trades, like I told you boys before. All right, we got 2 wins in a row. We gotta continue to win. We gotta continue to have as much wins as possible, because we're gonna be in the race right now. Right now we are in the race, and it's gonna get ugly fast if we don't win. So we need to win all this shit. We're gonna get 1 month for the forwards in Russia, Mother Russia. All right. We lost, but in shootout, so at least we're getting points this year. We're getting points when we're losing. Mark Giordano, not gonna have him. Don't need him. All right, let's see right here. Anaheim Ducks, are we gonna lose or win? We lose against them. No, I don't want any of these players. They're really insisting on trading players to me, boys. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen at all. We need to win games. We need to win games. There's a 5-0 win. That's pretty good. And another win. 2 wins in a row. Yes, there we go. That's what I want to see. I want to see as much wins as possible, boys. There we go. 3-win streak. 3-win streak. We're doing pretty good, boys. I have to continue to win as much as possible. 4-win streak. Jason Spezza. They want to give us Jason Spezza and Marc Method. Not gonna happen. I don't want him. I don't need these players, boys. Already have the team we need. And final game against the Capitals, we end up losing 4-2. All right. So not bad at all. We're getting back into the stuff. All right. So we have a record for this month. We have a record of 6-3-1. So pretty good, in my opinion. Pretty good. In 10 games, 6-3-1 is pretty good. So we're getting back into the things, into the stuff. We're winning a lot of games now. We're actually 6th, but look at the Bruins. Look at the other teams. Look at the other teams, the points that they have. But anyways, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Enjoyed this video. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Keep it easy, boys.